amazing. Oh, hotel guests in the park. But those two signs make me think you're like normal queue for here. To have like a left and a right side.
Yes, I'm here. So day number 3. Been to Tokyo Disneyland, we've been to Tokyo Disney Sea. Now, don't know if you can tell where I am. That might give you a clue. It's hard to see, but yeah, we're at Fuji-Q Highland, which is right next to Mount Fuji. And it's got some of my most like roller coasters I've been looking forward to for ages here. One of them is the Donpa, which is launched SNS coaster. That's recently had its it had like a vertical top hat changed into a big loop. It's also got an Arrow 4D coaster, which I've never been on one of them before. I think it's the tallest 4D coaster that they've ever built. The only thing that concerns me at the moment is I've not seen it running yet, but hopefully it'll be running later today. But I've seen there's also that, which is a Gerstlauer coaster, which I've seen running, so yeah. And then this, which I think is a Morgan or something, or a Togo maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, so excited.
It's running! It's running! It's running! It's running! It's running! Oh my god! Yes!
Oh my god! That looks...
The seats rotate, yeah. Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh my god, I'm so excited! That's as tall as the big one in Doctor Occasional design. It just doesn't look it. It's got a moss breaker inside. You need to get a picture of me on my phone so I can post it. Oh boy.
Thank you for your cooperation. I can
なコースターです。そのため次の方はご利用いただけません。
That was amazing. That was one of the most intense rides I've ever been on, ever. Honestly, this ride, it's insane. I've never been on an Arrow 4D coaster before. Hopefully I'm going to be going to Six Flags Magic Mountain next year, who knows. But to go on X, because I've got X2 there. But this ride is crazy, honestly. The most intense ride I think I've ever been on, just because of how much you turn and flip. And it's a good length. It doesn't look like that much when you look at it, but it takes quite a while to go around. So good. The only thing that lets it down is the operations aren't great. They're really slow to load. It probably takes me about 15 minutes to dispatch a trip. But yeah, really, really good. What I realised was you're supposed to take your shoes off before you go on it, which I had no idea about. I don't know if that's the same for all of the 4D coasters or if it's just this one. And it's also got like 3 seat belts, and then it's got the butterfly thing that holds you in, and it takes ages for them to secure you in. And they forgot to do one of Jess's seat belts up, so she was a bit worried about that. I think we got like the new guy strapping us in. But yeah, amazing ride. We're hopefully going to go on the Domper next, which is another really intense one. But yeah, awesome. The Domper, which is the S&S air-powered launch coaster. It was really, really good. It was amazing. It's so forceful. I don't know how fast it goes, but it's really powerful. And we bought the photos for it. They're pretty hilarious, so I'll edit those in. So we're looking at the food menu. Look at that! Multicoloured pizza. Burger with a black bun. Black bands, actually. And then fried chicken, cheese and bacon sandwich. Interesting. You like order it at screens, and then you pick up your food at the different counters. Interesting. Noticed quite a few places like this in Tokyo. Been on the main things I wanted to go on, which is Ijanaka, which is the big Arrow or S&S 4D coaster. We've been on, I can't remember what it's called, the Domper, which is the S&S air launch coaster. I've been on, I think it's called Karacho or something like that, which is the Gerstlauer little coaster. That's pretty cool because it's got both a launch and a regular lift hill, so that's pretty good. We've still got the big, like, I think it's like a Morgan or something, or Togo, like a hyper coaster kind of thing. And then after that, I think we're going to go back on Ichinaika, maybe back on Dodonpa, maybe back on Karacho, I don't know, but everything's really good so far. This park is pretty cool. The queues are pretty bad for what the amount of people that are here. The queue shouldn't be as long as they should be. Like you'll have, I don't know, you'll have like 30 people in a queue and it'll take 30-40 minutes, which isn't very good. Also, when we were going on the last one, the Gerstlauer coaster, I had like my tickets in my zip pocket here, and the woman at the front of the queue shouted at me and told me no, and then just walked off. So she wanted me to put them in the locker. The tickets in a zipped pocket. So all I could have on me was the locker key, which is really ridiculous. So yeah. But other than that, the staff are okay, but the rides are really good, and they're all open, which is apparently makes a change from what I've heard about this place. So yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some more rides. So right now we're in the Ferris wheel at Fuji-Q, and you can choose two different types of Ferris wheel. You can choose a normal one, or you can choose one like this, which is a transparent Ferris wheel. And yeah, basically everything's clear. The floor's supposed to be clear, but it's all scratched. But you can see, like, the whole thing, well the roof isn't, but the whole sides and most of the floor is completely clear, which is pretty cool. There's Thomas Land. We're probably not going to have time to see it. I don't know if we can stand up on that. There's the Gerstlauer coaster. There's the big Togo coaster over there. There's Ichinaika, just in the distance. You can get a good view of the launch coaster actually. Really good view from up here. There is a weird noise, but I'm sure it's normal. There's the big loop that they installed, I think this year, or early last year. There's the big, there's the SMS launch coaster.
に乗り物から手足を出さないようにお願いいたします。
11番のゲートです。ファミリー2。
2.
15時ですから、2番のゲートナンバーです。
Okay. Is it? 8.
12.
That's it. Oh wait, do we have a locker? Oh. You may have noticed that video also abruptly ended. That's for very good reason, and that is because we nearly missed our bus. We didn't have a huge amount of time there. We got there later than we wanted due to a mix-up with buses. Eventually when we got there, I think we were there like an hour or two after the park had opened. We made sure we got everything done. We did a few rides 2 or 3 times, but we got all the main ones done. But yeah, at the end of the video we had to run to the bus, and I didn't want to delay us by filming, although I did buy a t-shirt, so yeah, I wanted some merch from there. The park overall was really good. As you saw at the beginning of the video, there was a bit of like a themed entrance that looked quite new, so I don't know if they're trying to make it feel a bit more themey, because the actual park itself is sort of like rides plonked everywhere. There's not really any theme to them really, they just try to look cool, they have weird music and soundtracks and stuff, but no kind of proper theme. But it's still a really good park, some really good rare rides in one place, which is really cool. I do wish we had more time. There's a lot more we didn't see, like Thomas Land, and there's loads of other bits and bobs we didn't go on, but they weren't really that amazing. Like there was like a log flume there, I'm not really that bothered about that. But yeah, a really good park. I'm really glad I got to go on a 4D coaster because I've never done one before, and that was insane. I can't wait to go on X2 later this year. That should be awesome. And yeah, it's a cool park. It was okay for the price, I think. Like I said, the queues were not too bad on our visit, but they should have been like 5 or 10 minutes, but because of how bad the operations were, it was ridiculous really. But it didn't really ruin our day at all. Problem is they were running one train on everything pretty much, and for example on the Eijinaka, the 4D coaster, they had like 4 sets of batching gates, so that's like a gated bit where they can get people ready to board the train. They're using one of those, and that had like a set of lockers in it, so every time somebody went into that batch, into that area, they had to take their shoes off, put everything out of their pockets in a locker, and then they checked the restraints twice, and there's a lot of restraints. They had like butterfly things that came like that across you, like that. They had a seat, I think they had 2 or 3 different types of seat belts, and they all got checked twice, and they were really slow at doing it, so it did end up taking ages between boarding. And they also had like a fast pass system, which I think used half the station, so that means like half the capacity for everyone else. But the 4D coaster was definitely my favourite. The SNS launch coaster, the Domper, or Do Domper, I don't know. The name has changed recently because they've added the loop. That's insane, and it's the only one of its type in the world, and it's really forceful. One thing I was quite impressed about was the food. There was a lot of choice. You got to like pick off a screen, and then you went to like a specific booth and picked up your food. Food was quite nice actually, I was surprised. You probably saw the black buns burger and the like rainbow pizza. Yeah, there's some really weird options on there, but the food I had was nice. Yeah, the transport there, getting there was quite easy. You can get a bus from like central Tokyo, and it'll take you right there. There's like a specific bus that takes you there. The issue was, the mistake we made was I booked it online, and I didn't realise you have to you book it online, and when you get to the bus station you pick up your tickets from the machine, but you had to be there 25 minutes before departure time to collect your tickets, and we were just after that, so then it wouldn't let us collect our tickets, and then it went down as a failed collection. So we had to speak to a bus station person, he was not very happy with me because I'd missed the bus, and he was like getting really annoyed with me. But in the end, we sorted it out. We can end up saving money by booking your bus tickets and your park tickets together, and it's weird because it all comes on one ticket. When I got them, I was like, I wonder if I've actually got my park tickets. But yeah, when you get to the park, you show them that bus and park ticket combination, and then they'll give you your actual park tickets. Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. It's a good day out. I could easily have spent another day in there, really. I'd watch out if it's busy though, because I bet it's not that fun in busy times. We noticed in that themed entrance area, I don't know if you saw, but there's like they had signs above and like a line down the middle of the path, and it seemed like it was designed as like a big long queue line into the park, and it was really long, like maybe a mile long, so that would not be fun if you have to queue down that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the abrupt ending again. I'm just getting used to this video stuff. I'm not really used to videoing like this. Hopefully next time it'll be better. This year, so far we're going to be going to all the major openings if we can, of all the major rides. There's Icon, there's Wicker Man. I'm going to California later this year, so there's going to be some awesome park videos coming from there, hopefully. Maybe a bit better filmed and edited than this one because I'm still learning, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.